Basement!
97 seconds. Bays Boys Podcast. BaysBasement.com. If you want to write us, Joe Skelly in the house today with the PSA.
Hey. So I'm going to put all the cards on the table for today. It might be a rough episode. I'm a little imbibed a little too much last night.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Spirits in you?
Spirits all up in my body.
Spirits.
Yeah, so I'll start off with the PSA and I'll talk about last night. So here's my PSA. Yesterday I was driving around and I saw somebody panhandling for fucking money.
Oh.
I'm not trying to laugh at people panhandling or people down on their luck, right?
Right.
Young, able-bodied person, and they were panhandling. And I almost felt bad for them, except they were standing right next to a sign that said, Sheetz is hiring now.
Right. Oh, my.
Come inside and get a job.
Come get one.
I was like, listen, fucker, if you're going to panhandle, at least don't panhandle next to a sign that says you can get a job. Especially if you're not wearing raggedy-ass clothes, right?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, like, they were well-dressed, and they had a sign that was like, please help me, I'm out of my luck. I'm like, bro, you're standing right next to a sign where they're willing to give you a job, and they're
Right.
hiring at like $17 an hour or something ridiculous to work at the new Sheetz gas station.
So I always wonder, not...
So,
Excuse
so
me,
if
not
you're gonna
all the time,
panhandle,
but right.
don't do that.
Like, so do you think that these types of people have their social security cards at home? Because that's what I'm wondering, if it's paperwork that stops some of them.
Well, nobody asks for your social security card. They just ask for your number.
Don't they?
No, nobody ever needs to see the card for proof. They just need your social
They make
security
copies
number.
of it.
Do they?
They do it at the grocery stores.
Oh. Well,
And that's a pretty low tier fucking job. So I'm just guessing.
well, as somebody who's missing theirs and I have a job,
Oh,
maybe they kept it.
yeah, but they got you all up on file.
Maybe they just kept my shit.
Right.
I don't know. I thought I had it at home. I can't find a fucking
Yeah.
thing. So I got to go to the office and get a new one.
And by low tier, I mean common. Peasants.
Oh my God.
That's right. I went there.
So you say people that work at the grocery store are peasants?
That's right.
Oh,
All of them.
Dude, now now the email's going to be flooded.
Yeah, well, you
It's
know
gonna be
what?
flooded.
Write me, peasants.
Oh God, here we go.
I'm just joking. Everybody knows that's the only job I've ever had. All right, let's move on.
No, you've worked at fast food.
It's the same thing.
Like
It's no different.
2 days.
Fast food and retail.
1 day, 2 days, 5.
I think
What was your longest fast food job?
10 years.
Holy balls.
Yeah.
How did
He was like expecting a week. He's like, fuck. Yeah.
You just threw me for a fucking loop.
Yeah.
You just threw me for a
But-
fucking loop.
Like, so that was that's also with like having like 5 or 6 of those years, having a whole other second job.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, I'm one of those 2 job guys.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
But sadly, just so we're very clear, so everybody's aware, not all low tier jobs are created equal.
Okay.
Because I've made more money slinging fast food than I did guarding places that had like murderers working there. Right. Because I've done the private security gig and literally been in places where like the client is like, can you come and supervise this? Because this girl's dude threatened to kill her and we think he's going to show up today. And if you could just stop him with your key ring. And I'm like, what are you fucking dumb? Like, right. And you
How
make
about I just
less
call the
money.
police?
Right.
How about I just
exactly.
call the police?
Let me Paul Blart it up and just call somebody.
You're just going to show up on your
Right.
on your little
So-
Segway.
Right.
Speaking of Segways, do you know the guy who invented the Segway died on a Segway?
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm dead serious.
What was he
invented,
doing on it?
He invented an off-road Segway,
Oh, no.
and he was testing it,
Oh, no.
and it launched his ass off a cliff.
Why? What?
Dude,
Why?
dude, I have no idea, but the thing drove his ass right off a cliff and killed him dead.
Why
Isn't
didn't he
that
just
ironic?
step off of it?
I don't know, bro.
Was he strapped in? What the fuck?
I have no idea. I have no idea. I just totally forgot about that until I said the word Segway, and it just popped back in my head. Y'all can Google through that. The dude straight up got launched off a cliff on this off-road Segway, and it killed his ass dead. So
I Don't even know what to say to that.
Yeah.
My job was too cheap. They didn't give us Segways. So fuck them too.
Would you have like a Razor scooter?
I don't have shit. My fat ass walking up and down places, right? So
It would have been sweeter if you had a Razor.
yeah,
That'd have been way sweet.
bring my own.
Yeah.
Like all jobs, you got to bring your own equipment.
Right.
Bring your own razor. Now that you mention it, that would be kind of cool.
Or Heelys.
Heelys, we're selling the Heelys. They don't make my size. I've looked. They might now.
Yeah, they might now. I know
I mean,
you're
10 years ago.
I
they
know you're
didn't.
still a little pissed about that.
Right.
That's a sore subject for you.
That could have. I could have been a professional Heely guy.
Is there such a
That
thing?
I don't know.
I don't know. There's that
professional scooter runs though.
dude, but there's also that dude he tells everybody he's the peak of male fitness, and he's riding those
Oh.
rollerblades and he's doing tricks.
Oh yeah. Fat boy.
Yeah.
Thick boy on the Instagram.
Dude, I'm just waiting for him to bust his
Break
femurs.
something.
To land on the edge of that pool.
So much weight was put on at the right angle.
Just broke his femurs.
Right.
So
Yeah.
last night, I was disappointed. I went to go do a ghost hunt.
Ooh.
Right, I drove like
Trying to
50
vamp it up.
50 minutes to pull a Ghostbusters, and
Wait, you actually drove all the way out there? And
Oh, drove all the way out
I
there,
didn't know that.
and it turned out the whole paranormal team caught COVID
At once.
At once, so
Makes sense.
they shut down the event. So we had to sign up for another day.
So they got a cold.
So
and
we had to
they-
sign up and do it another time.
Wow.
Yeah. So we got back to the hizzy, and it was warm out. It was raining. It was weird. So we were sitting in the garage with the door open, listening to the music, and picked up some beverages, Got
Right.
a little Mike's Hard Lemonade because it was
Okay.
warm out. And it was a nice ice cold beverage. And then
Hanging
I saw
out with
this.
the ladies. Got to drink the Mike's Hard.
Right. So then I saw they had like this 12-pack of this stuff by Topo Chico. You know who Topo Chico is?
I'm not sure.
That's that Mexican.
Tapatio?
Yeah.
Oh.
That Mexican seltzer. Seltzer water.
Oh,
And
no,
now
I've
they
never
have
had that.
hard seltzer water.
Oh, good.
Right? And so, they're little skinny cans that kind of look like
Little mini energy Red Bull drinks.
yeah, they're like Red Bulls.
Yep.
The same size as a Red Bull,
Oh, yeah.
and they had fancy names like mango and exotic pineapple or whatever. And there's not so much flavor. You don't get all that super hard sugary
Fructose
flavor.
sugar.
Yeah. It's
Koala urine.
man, I was just putting them down,
Uh-oh.
right? Because it's seltzer water.
Not thinking about it.
Not thinking about it. Next thing I know, there's like 10 of them gone. I
Uh-oh.
was fucking drunk.
Oh, my.
Yeah, so today's
You start staring at goats?
yeah.
Trying to blow goats up?
Dude, I was like, it was rough. It was rough. I was like, oh, where did that come from?
Right.
All I know is I was trying to take fancy pictures of like the moonlight coming through the trees.
That's how you know Joe Skelly's drunk is when scenery pictures start showing up on his Instagram.
Dude.
I did notice that. I was like, why is he taking a picture of the tree line with the moon? Like, what the fuck is he doing?
Dude, I was getting all,
I figured. Okay, that
I
makes
was-
sense.
I was getting all artsy and shit.
Yeah. Starts laying down on the ground, taking pictures of constellations upside down. It makes sense.
Try to use the night
You're
lens.
you're an artistic hipster.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Makes sense.
So, today I've been slamming the Gatorades and the body armors and all that other stuff.
Is
and,
Gatorade and Body Armor vegan? Are you allowed to have that?
Are we going to here?
We went back.
Oh yeah.
Circling back. The
Circling
leader of the
back.
vegans.
Yeah. It's vegan.
They're vegan.
It's vegan.
It's vegan.
It's
Gatorade's fine.
It's vegan. Right.
Right.
There's no animal products.
Fuck.
There's no animal products in
Should we just add that to the show? We're going to look up all the foods that are vegan and tell people that.
Yeah, we could.
Beef jerky's also vegan. You just got to make sure that it says no salt.
Right.
Then you're good.
Dude,
Ostrich
we weren't- if
jerky,
we weren't
'cause
getting
ostriches
emails-
aren't real.
if you eat ostrich jerky, that's vegan too.
Yeah. It's a bird. You're fine. It's not even an animal. It's a dinosaur. Oh, fuck.
Oh, god.
No.
Yeah. So I was a little upset about the ghost thing, so maybe I just took it
Too far?
I just went off the deep end and was
So you just like question reality, stare at the stars?
yeah, I was smashing Topo Chicos until I got artsy.
Fuck. Oh my.
Oh, today's been hard.
Did you save any for next Friday?
No,
We have to go to that Latino restaurant.
yeah.
So if you don't have any, we're gonna be fucked.
No, it's easy to pick some up.
Pick some new ones
Yeah,
up.
pick some new ones up.
Some vegan ones.
That and some fireworks.
We're going. We're going to a vegan Mexican restaurant. All we'll have is quesadillas. Oh wait,
yeah, it's
ostrich milk quesadillas.
yes,
Ostrich cheese. We're good.
Right. Yeah,
Made by bumblebees
right.
from South Africa.
Right. Listen, nothing says Friday night like vegan Mexican food and fireworks.
Oh,
Topo Chicos
oh my.
all around. Ugh, it's amazing. So, I will tell you a funny ass story.
Wait, we're still on the PSA.
Oh, we're still on the PSA.
What was the PSA? Don't drink.
No, the PSA is if you're gonna panhandle,
Yes.
wear ratty ass clothes. Don't be
we
dressed
went
nice.
way back. That was the PSA. Okay,
Yeah.
I missed it. I thought
Yeah.
the PSA was about the okay. So let's go back to the guy. Okay, go ahead.
If you're gonna panhandle, don't stand next to a "we're hiring" sign.
Yes.
It's not a good look.
Yes. Also, don't panhandle in upper middle class communities. Or maybe do panhandle. I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to ask somebody. What I think is weird is, down the road by the Home Depot.
Yeah.
Not that there's any correlation between, Home Depot and such, but
Right.
there was a lady down there panhandling one day,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, this seems weird because you're so high up in the non-poverty area that now you're drawing attention where people are like, where did you come from?
Why are you here?
Right. Not only that, and I'm saying this from experience, I've been in the nicer neighborhood. Not going to name any colors. But I've been to the nice neighborhoods, the rich communities, and literally seen people call cops on bums.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's fucking wild.
I'm sure.
I mean, being a kid from a bum area where bums were all over and just were left alone to their devices, and then working in a place where 7 cops show up to remove a 60-year-old bum is wild to me.
Right.
That is some like reality altering shit.
Oh, for sure.
We don't want to see this. Get it out of here.
Right. Well.
And we all know the old stories. Like, we've got the buddies who've told the stories where it's like they'll literally, if it's before shift, drop the dude off in a city limit.
Right.
Right. Like, wow.
That happens.
That's fucking wild, though.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're right. If you really want to bring some attention to yourself, panhandle next to the sign.
Yeah, like that's not a good look.
Maybe he was a college student doing a social experiment.
That's possible, but
no.
He didn't get a lot of.
Was he wearing pit vipers? I feel like bums are gonna start wearing more trendy stuff.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Imagine a dude with pit vipers on asks you for money. What would you say?
I'd be, bro.
Well, you had a Gucci shirt on,
Yeah, it'd be like, bro, you make more money than I do.
Yeah. Shout out to all the homies that wear pit vipers. You'll never be the cranberry vampire, but you can keep trying.
Right. All right. You want me to go on with the story?
Yes. Yeah,
all right.
Let's go.
So this is a story that involves me and Ponyboy.
Oh my.
So this is back in the day, and we're overseas, and we're training with a self-defense force of another country, right?
Oh my.
And so they decided to throw a welcome aboard party for us, right? Like, hey, welcome, right?
Right.
And they had this giant gymnasium on this base, right? And in this giant gymnasium, they had hundreds and hundreds of tables and chairs set up. And then one wall was nothing but beer, wine, and liquor.
Oh.
Right?
Feeding the beast.
And they got taiko drummers at the front of the building beating on the giant drums, right? And and I was like, man, this is sweet, right? I've never seen anything like this.
Time to party.
Right. So as Ponyboy and I walk through the door, this self-defense soldier comes over and grabs me, and Ponyboy's like, come with me. And we're like, what the fuck's going on here? So this dude takes me and Ponyboy to the head table.
Oh.
And sits us down right next to the general for the self-defense force.
Oh my.
And So we're like, we are totally at the wrong, at the wrong table. We have no business being here, right? And across from us was the entire command staff for my unit.
Oop.
And they're like, what are you fucking idiots doing here?
Yes.
We're like, they put us here. We had nothing to do with this. They're like, you're fucking dead. Like,
we're going outside right now.
You guys are fucking dead. But they can't make a scene because all of this self-defense forces, like entire command staff is there and they're all watching. Right?
Oh, yeah.
So in this country, customs and courtesies, right?
Oh, yeah.
You can never drink a drink. You can never pour your own drink.
Interesting.
And you cannot refuse one that's been poured for you.
Makes sense.
All right. So this general is sitting next to me and Ponyboy. And the general cracks open a brand new giant bottle of sake.
Yes.
And we get 2 little cups in front of us. Psh, psh, sake, sake. We look at him. Oh, thank you very much. Put it down. Put the cups back down. Sake, sake. So we drink them again. We put the cups down. Sake, sake.
Right.
So we drink them. That's 3 shots of sake in like 7 seconds. Right?
Yes.
And our command staff is just staring at us. And they're like, you're fucking dead. Right.
After this, we're going outside.
Right. Mind you, it's the general pouring it for us, right? So we can't tell him no.
Right.
Right?
He's just giving it to you.
Right. So I look at Ponyboy and I'm like, you know what this dude's doing, right? And he's like, what? I said, this dude's trying to get us fucked up, bro. I said, let's level the playing field. So I get up from the table and I go over to the wall of liquor and I grab a bottle of whiskey.
Nice.
And I come back.
A man's drink.
And I come back and I sit down, right? Brand new bottle. I cracked that son of a bitch. Dude's like, sake, sake. We slam it back. I pour him a shot of whiskey.
Yes.
Wham, he puts it down. As soon as his cup touches the table, another one. Wham, as soon as it touches again, another one. I got him like 5 in a row.
Oh my.
Right? So I'm like, things are starting to level out, right? So he stopped pouring sake for a minute, right? Because he just did 5 shots of whiskey in like 3 minutes, right?
Right.
And the command staff again is like, you guys are fucking dead, right? So they start bringing out finger foods, right? And everybody's eating and we're trying to conversate with these people and we're talking. And so we're, having like beer right now. We're trying to drink some beers and they got the entertainment going, the taiko drummers and dancers and singers. It's totally amazing, right?
Right.
And the Japanese general's kind of looking a little,
woozy,
little red in the face,
my.
because he's just did 5 shots, right? Then he starts that sake shit up her in, right? Sake, sake. I'm like, fuck. So put him down again. Whiskey. He throws it back. Now it's a competition, right? He's like, I'm gonna put these Americans. I'm the general. I can't go down in front of my men. So, dude, he's like, sake, sake. I'm like, whiskey. This dude's gone like 8-9 shots of whiskey, right? In under an hour.
Oh my.
My man is fucking drunk. Right?
Yes.
Fucking drunk.
Probably.
Then he stands up from the table and he looks at me and Ponyboy. He's like, you're my friends. Dude, and the dude starts ripping the patches off his uniform.
Oh no.
It starts giving me and Ponyboy patches that he's just ripping right off his uniform, right?
Oh,
then he takes his hat with the general stars on it and puts it on Ponyboy's head.
Oh my God.
Dude, the command staff is like, now you're really fucking dead. Dude,
people are taking pictures.
Dude, they're like, you just got the fucking general shitty ass drunk. He's ripping off his fucking patches and giving away his general.
He's gonna start taking his shirt off and handing it to you.
To start dancing. Dude, it was wild, right?
Oh my.
Yeah, it was a night of total drunken debauchery, right? But it's acceptable to hang out with your lessers and get shitty drunk as long as you go to work and perform and carry yourself as you're supposed to carry yourself the next day, right? In this culture, this is allowable, right?
Right.
This is the one time where the barrier breaks between,
Right.
bosses and
Entertainment time.
entertainment time. The worst part was it was like the next day we had to do a friendship hike,
Oh,
which was like a forced march with these
that's
dudes.
the best.
Yeah, with these guys, right? And all of them were hungover. We were all hungover, right? And so the rule of thumb is, well, doing a forced march is you walk for 50 minutes, right? And then you take a 10-minute break and you pound water, right? And you
Right.
walk for another 50 minutes.
Right.
Well, we walk 50 minutes and we stop. These guys don't force march anywhere, right?
Right.
They take trucks everywhere they go. And so they're suffering because they don't do force marches, right?
Right.
And as soon as we fucking stop, these dudes start breaking out these mini walks. And they start firing these bitches up, trying to cook food. And they're like, mount up. It's time to
Oh
go.
my.
So these dudes are throwing their food out and trying to put hot wax back into their fucking
Oh.
backpacks. Dude, it was just a debacle. It was just a debacle. But I was thinking about that today as I was
Feeling it.
yeah, nursing myself
Feeling
back to
it
health.
from
I
the
was-
seltzer.
Yeah, from the seltzer. I was just remembering.
Just need a hot walk. Throw it on your back. Walk around with that.
I felt so bad. I felt so bad for them. Oh, it was terrible.
The travels. The
The
travels of Joe Skelly
The travels of Joe Skelly and Ponyboy, right?
and Pony Boy. Shout out to the Pony Boy. Over there burning bushes down and shit.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
Oh, you want me to tell that story?
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Tell them what Pony Boy's like.
So we were hanging out at Ponyboy's house and we were imbibing in some adult beverages. We had a bonfire going in the backyard, and Ponyboy ran out of wood,
Oh.
and the fire's dying down, and I'm like, well, shit, maybe we're gonna have to go inside now, right? He's like, I'll be right.
Party's over.
He's like, I'll be right back. 3 minutes later, this motherfucker comes back with a bush.
Ooh.
Like a whole bush, right?
Well, that sounds good.
And he just throws it right on the bonfire, right? So this thing burns up in like 30 seconds flat. Like it was a huge flash, and now the bush is gone and the fire's dying down. He's like, I'll be right back. Dude comes back 3 minutes later with another bush, right?
Oh my.
Like the roots, there's dirt hanging on the roots. He throws that shit on the bonfire and just burns it
Yeah,
up,
Bushes generally burn pretty quick.
right? And so it's burning down again, and we're laughing. I'm like, this can't sustain, right? This can't. I'm like, oh wow, the fire's burning down. He's like, I'll
Think
be
we're
right
done.
back. He's like, I'll be right back. Dude, 4 minutes later, dude comes back with another bush, right? I'm like, where the fuck is Ponyboy getting all these bushes? Dude, I didn't even question it at the time, right? So at the end of the night, we pass out. The next morning, Ponyboy's wife wakes us up. She's like, Ponyboy! Where the fuck are all my bushes?
Oh my.
She's like, I just put those sons of bitches.
I just planted an entire garden
I
and
just
burned it
I
down.
planted them like 2 days
Oh
ago.
my.
My man went around his yard and ripped up all the bushes and lit them fuckers on fire, bro.
And that is how Pony Boy stays gold.
That is how Ponyboy stays gold. I don't know how he hasn't been murdered, but
Right. Left out in the wilderness for the Siberian bears by his wife.
you're right.
Oh my.
Oh god, yeah, good times, good times. Yes.
So,
Oh god.
gonna drink some more seltzer tonight?
Oh hell no.
No?
Hell no. Oh no. I'm trying to get this energy drink down my neck and to keep my heart pumping.
What are you drinking today, Joe Skelly?
Little bang.
Oh my.
Does
Does that put pep in your step?
crazy key lime pie bang? Shout out to Bang Energy. Thanks for saving my life today.
Oh my. You know what I heard watched the other day, a segment on caffeine?
Yeah.
Said caffeine doesn't really give you energy. It blocks the receptors of you being tired.
Ooh.
That's why the crash is so crazy.
Ew.
Have you
I
ever
was-
thought about that? Because I
No.
have.
No, sir.
You ever? And so when I was younger, I had a science teacher explain to me about how caffeine ends up killing some of these people when they, the ones that drink like 10 of these bangs a day shit.
Oh yeah.
Well, he told us, he goes, your heart rate literally goes up, but when it drops back down, it drops below normal. And I've always wondered about that because I was like, why would it do that? Why not just go back to normal? Well, that makes sense. If it's blocking receptors, you're humping your heart out, then it fucking stops blocking and all of a sudden your body catches up.
Here's what I can tell you. Don't ever pour a 5-hour energy drink into an energy drink. It doesn't give you
Oh,
it doesn't
what?
give you like
oh,
9
my
hours of
God.
energy.
That's science. So what we're saying is they don't stack.
Dude, don't
Jesus.
ever do that.
Fuck.
Don't ever do that.
Are you a big fan of the energy drinks, Joe Skelly?
I'm really trying to stay with coffee nowadays,
Yeah?
like black coffee.
That Bang can looks like it's full of black coffee.
Yeah. Well,
Shoot it
today
at the
I
black
needed
coffee market.
today I needed a little pep in my step.
Right.
Otherwise, I wasn't gonna make it.
Let's see what this bad boy's got in it.
Oh,
here, Joe
please,
Skelly.
let's not.
Let's see. We've
Let's
got
not.
no fat, so you're good there.
It's vegan.
Oh. Yes. No. Oh boy. Let's see. No fat, no saturated fat, no trans fat. Cholesterol, 0. Sodium, 40 milligrams. That's not bad.
That's
tiny.
A lot of
No carbs, no dietary fiber, no sugar, no protein. Holy shit. What does this have in it?
crack.
So it's only got vitamin C 30%, vitamin B6 30%, which I thought that was going to be higher too. Where the fuck is all this juice coming? Oh, here it is. There it is. Vitamin B12 60%.
Whoop whoop.
There's your receptors.
Yeah.
Carbonated. I'm surprised it doesn't tell you. Oh, here it is. Super caffeine. Yeah. It's not even regular caffeine. This motherfucker literally says it has super caffeine in it. What the fuck is that? Wow.
Super caffeine.
I can't even.
So it sounds like they got into a lab and they did some adjusting.
It's called cocaina. They added it back. We just need that little bit of Coke and Coke.
Right.
And we'll be Gucci.
Maybe. I don't know.
Have you ever had the Coke with Coke?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah,
A little bit before our time, I think.
Yeah. Like 100 years before our time.
200 years.
200 years
exact.
before our time.
Siberian tigers still roamed
Right.
the North Atlantic. Something.
Okay.
Yeah.
You lost me, bro. But
Right.
Look,
I'm lost too.
You think you're gonna trick me because I'm a little under the weather? I got you.
You never know.
I got you
I'm
today.
gonna fill you with that super caffeine
Dude,
right
that
there.
super caffeine's got
Your
me on
Teeth
high
are gonna
alert.
chatter out of your face.
It's got me on high alert.
I can't drink that shit. I'll be up for days.
I believe
can't.
it.
Yeah.
I believe it.
No, it's too much.
I believe it. See you over there taking notes.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
are
yeah.
you writing on that little thing over there?
Not to drink super vegan caffeine. Fuck.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, look. Just it. Man, I just lost it. It was there. Now it's gone. Now it's gone.
97 seconds of super caffeine. By the way, this is not a promo for Bang. You need to pay us some fucking money, Bang. Fuck your drink. None of us even drink it here. Joe Skelly's not really drinking it. He's just got the can.
I just got an empty can.
Yeah, fuck that shit.